Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations unto all you Akim, you brothers, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the hopeful elect, you sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. So this one was inspired by a little dialogue, a little conversation that a beloved brother was going back and forth with, which we believe is a false prophet, which I'm not sure if that dude teaches, but essentially this dude believed that the mark that Revelation 13 and 16 goes into, the mark of the B to the E to the A to the S to the T, that dude believed that it was the juice, the poke, that people had to get during that video 19. During 2019, 2020, when Esau Edom pushed mandates for people to get this thing. You know what I'm referring to. If you know, you know. All right. However, it can't be. It's not. That's not the case. Because why? The scriptures tell you plainly that if you were to get this thing, you wouldn't be able to buy and sell. So how is it that those that don't have that poke, those that didn't do the hokey pokey, are able to buy and sell right now? We're still able to function in this society. All right. That was just a precursor, a test run, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to jump into it and just flow through the spirit. All right, so this is Revelation 13. I'll start at verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." And this reminds me of, I had the book of Daniel here, right? Because that image of the beast, what we know now is the NWO, right? And everything that it entails, man. That's the image of the beast. That beast going into the ancient Roman Empire. All right, because now and right now in the society that we live in, it's patterned after that Roman Empire, man. You know, it's the revival of that Roman Empire. All right, and those that don't want to abide by it, those that don't take his mark, what eventually, as I said, that they shall be killed. Okay, both literally and figuratively. You know, when you're killed, you're castrated off from society, basically. You're like X'd out of society. But also, he's going to do killings unto those that don't want to receive it. And we know that, actually, let me just grab that and then we'll go to Daniel. Revelation 20 and 4. Okay, it says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai." And why were they beheaded, you may ask? And we know that this is prophecy. It says, "And for the word of the Most High." Why? They believed in the word of the Most High. Therefore, they were beheaded. And what happened? It says, "And which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years," which is going into the kingdom. But the point we wanted to really hone in here was that they were beheaded for the word of the Lord and not worshiping the beast, neither his image, and neither took that mark. They didn't take that mark, so why? So what was the outcome? They were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. All right. That's why. So they were killed because they didn't take that mark, that great temptation that is coming upon the whole world to try each one's faith. And we know the elect are going to stay strong, endure unto the end, and Lord willing, the elect will be saved. All right, because those that will be beheaded are going to be the first ones up in the chariots, man. You know, they got their prize, man. They got the reward first. Those that were killed for the Lord's sake. And however, there's going to be some men that don't taste the death, that didn't worship the beast, that didn't take that mark. And the Lord's going to preserve them all the way until the end of time, until the end of this age, until the end of Esau, Edom's age. And they're going to get beamed up in chariots, man, and get delivered. Okay, so let me go back to Revelation 13 and 16. Actually, yeah, Khan. I'll reread this again. And then what sparked, a little thought in my head was how it's kind of likened unto similarly in the book of Daniel. So this Revelation 13 and 16 or 15, I'm sorry. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So let me go here, Daniel 3. And Salaki, I started verse 15. See here, and I believe this was Nebuchadnezzar Khan. This was Nebuchadnezzar. Now, this was an actual image, like a golden image. All right, but now in these times, it's not so much physical, which it is kind of. This is more like it's not of wood and stone this time. This time it's its entire agenda, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So this is Daniel. I'm going to start at 14. Daniel 3 and 14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, and Salaki, if I pronounce those wrong, it says, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if ye worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that most high, or God, power? And who is that power that shall deliver you out of my hands? It says, verse 16, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. I'm going to read this in the NLT. Daniel 3 and 16. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied, O Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you. Verse 17, back in the KJV, it says, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Daniel 3 and 18 in the NLT. It says, but even if he doesn't, we want to make it clear to you, your majesty, that we will never serve your gods or worship the gold statue ye have set up. And this is what the hopeful elect's mindset is right now. No matter what you throw in front of us, whether it be death, we're not going to bow down before you and give in to your orders if it's going against the will of the Lord, if it's going against what the Lord have set up for us, you know what I'm saying, to abide by. Fuck no. Hey, man, we're going to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai unto death. Like the scriptures say, strive for the truth unto death, and what? The Lord will fight for thee, loosely paraphrasing. So verse 19, Daniel 3 and 19. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace, Salakia. Man, I love this story, man, because it goes to show you. I'm going to just read it, but it goes to show you, man, that the Lord is with us through all the hell. And he will deliver you. He will deliver you. You just have to believe in him, trust in him, and serve him. Right? Daniel 3 and 21. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Because why? They ain't bow down to that golden image that Nebuchadnezzar has set up. Daniel 3:22. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So it was that damn hot that it said what? Killed the soldiers as they threw the three men in. So it backfired on those that bound up and threw the three holy children into that fire. In verse 23, it says, and these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Daniel 3:24. Then Nebuchadnezzar, the king, was astonished, which goes into astonished, right? Amazed. It says, and rose up in haste and spake and said unto his counselors, did we not cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire. They have no hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of the Most High, or Son of Power. This was Yahweh Shai. So through in the midst of that burning fiery furnace, the three holy children, the Lord was with them, protecting them. You know, just this reminds me of Psalm 34:7. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, so this is why we have faith that, hey, the Lord's going to protect us, man. He's going to keep us. And we just have to continue to abide by him, to believe in him, man. Psalm 34:7, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So we got angels around us, man, from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, protecting us on our everyday walks. If we continue unto the end, the same shall be saved. If we endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And we have to pray that the Lord keeps his Holy Spirit upon us. Keep doing things that are pleasing unto him, right? Keep watching, keep praying, and he will deliver us. Back, Daniel 3. And what was that? 24, 25. I'll just get 26 and we'll go back. Daniel 3:26, it says, then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High Power, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth of the midst of the fire. It says, and the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. Verse 28. So they were basically untouched. They were unscathed. When this furnace was 7 times hotter than it usually was. This furnace slew the men that these three men got thrown in the fire. Verse 28, Daniel 3:28. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him. There you go. It says, and have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own power. Right? So we're not going to worship, bow down, give into this image of the beast, this image of the beast, this image that is patterned after the Roman Empire. Nah, fuck that. Because why? We know if the Lord is with us, who can be against us? This is Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. That time of temptation. It's not just an hour. It's going to be the time of temptation. It says what? Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this MOTB will be established, right? And will be the test of time, the test of everyone's faith upon this earth to see whether or not they serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it really is going to be the elect. The elect will not give in. The elect are going to stand strong through all this. All right, back in Revelation 13 and 16. Salakia. Okay, so now, I'm going to just go to it. Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all. Okay, and like this dude that the brother was going back and forth with, just trying to break it to him. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So he causeth all, meaning what? He's going to try to coerce everybody into taking this. All right. This dude talking about, oh, everybody's going to take the mark of the beast. And that man has no understanding. He errs not knowing the scriptures. All right, he has to repent. And maybe he'll come around. All right. But that's the time of temptation. Not meaning Esau Edom's literally going to fucking pin everybody down and make them... Nah. Hey, man, it just said that the Lord was going to keep us from the hour of temptation. So how is everybody going to take them? That don't make any sense. All right, but back Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all. Meaning it's going to be like mandatory for everyone to take it. All right. Revelation 13 and 16. He causeth all, both small and great. So no matter your status, rich and poor, no matter how much money you may have, free and bond, those that are quote unquote free and those that are bound in prison, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And when you go into that word mark, as we always do, charagma, which means a stamp, an imprinted mark, a thing carved, sculpture, graven work. And what would that be? All right. That RF to the I to the D, C-hip, that they want to implant into your dominant hand or your forehead, no matter what hand, you know what I'm saying, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That chip, I'll just say that chip, that Dorito. All right, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Essentially, those that take it, those that do not take it, they won't be able to buy or sell. All right, they basically won't be able to function in this society how everyone else will. Right? Buy or sell. They're not going to be able to go to the market and get some. No, they're going to be denied. All right, it says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And also, what I was thinking of, Salakia. Oh, Khan. You know, these people that they might take it, be influenced by the devil into taking this. You know, because they think, oh, this thing is, magical, it's powerful. It has power to heal certain diseases and ailments, and, everything. It's very convenient and shit. I don't know why the fuck these people, they're deceived into taking it. It may look, it may seem right unto a man, but the end thereof is death, loosely paraphrasing. Right? They're trying to save their life and not lose it. But we know that losing our lives on this side, we will gain our lives in the kingdom to come, eternal life. Hey, we love not our lives unto death. Lord willing keeps that spirit upon us. We don't like being here, man, where everything is wicked, everything is abominable, where we're still yet this day in our captivity. So to hell with this place, they can have it. And we know as soon as this thing gets pushed, we know that the end is right there at the door, and that Yahweh Shai will return very, very quickly. All right, so from here, I just wanted to grab one more the judgment of those taking that mark. Because it may look good, may sound good, it may, you know what I'm saying, they may sauce it up, portray it to be this marvelous thing. But this is why wisdom and knowledge are going to be the stability of our times. We know not to take it. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. They're going to get pelted with missile fire or fire coming from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and his angels. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying and exhorting unto you. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors again unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom. Keep pushing, keep enduring, Akim. We're almost out of here, man. Shalom. Kwam Yasharal.